They are ancient, restless, watching, and they may be closer than you think. For centuries, whispers of a lost race of giants have persisted across nearly every culture on Earth. They are called the Nephilim, beings of enormous size and strength whose very existence was an abomination in the eyes of God. But what if I told you these giants weren't just myths? What if the evidence of their existence has been hidden in plain sight? And even more unsettling, what if they never truly left? Time and time again, reports surface of enormous skeletons unearthed from ancient burial mounds. Some describe beings standing over 10 feet tall, with skulls so large they defy explanation. Yet, mysteriously, these remains always seem to disappear. Why? Who is erasing them from history? And more importantly, why does it feel like someone doesn't want you to know this? From the biblical lands of Canaan to the towering megalithic ruins of South America, the story of the Nephilim is consistent. In Genesis 6:4, we're told the Nephilim were on the earth in those days and also afterward, when the sons of God went into the daughters of man and had children by them. Who were these sons of God? Were they fallen angels? For a deep dive into that topic, you can check out my full video on the fall of the angels. Link will be in the description. If these Nephilim were wiped out by the Great Flood, why do accounts of giants persist long after? Here's where things get even stranger. Some believe the Nephilim didn't just disappear, they transformed. And what they became is far more terrifying than anyone realizes. Before we dive deeper, if you find this kind of content interesting, make sure and hit that like button. It really helps this video get out to more people. And if you want to see more deep dives into lost history, subscribe and turn on notifications. Now, let's get going. In Nevada, the Paiute tribe tells of a race of red-haired giants who terrorized their people. The legend says the Paiutes trapped them in Lovelock Cave and set it on fire. In 1911, miners discovered giant bones and artifacts in the cave, including sandals measuring over 15 inches long. Were these the remains of real giants, or was this another case of evidence being erased? On the island of Sardinia in Italy, a mysterious discovery was made in the 1970s. Massive stone statues depicting towering warriors with unnatural proportions, known as the Giants of Monte Prama. These statues, dated to at least 3,000 years ago, have baffled researchers due to their enormous size and striking features. But what makes this even stranger is that local legends tell of actual giants who once roamed the island, described as powerful rulers who built megalithic structures before mysteriously disappearing. Were these statues a tribute to real beings, or a warning about something far more ancient? In 2013, researchers exploring a hidden cave system in Ecuador discovered enormous human-like bones buried beneath centuries of sediment. The bones were so large that anthropologists initially dismissed them as belonging to prehistoric animals, until tests suggested otherwise. Local legends have long spoken of a forgotten race of towering beings who once ruled the jungle, only to vanish into the depths of the earth. Could this be evidence of their existence? And why is it that every time discoveries like this are made, they seem to disappear from public knowledge? Let's pause for a second. What do you think? Is the evidence of giants being hidden to protect an established narrative? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take. Here's where things take an even darker turn. What if the Nephilim weren't just physical giants of old, but the very source of the demonic spirits that plague the world today? Think about it. These beings were born from an unnatural corruption, a forbidden union between fallen angels and human women. They were never meant to exist. So when their physical bodies were destroyed by the flood and war, what happened to their spirits? They had no place in heaven, no rightful place in Sheol. Instead, they were condemned to wander the earth, disembodied, restless, seeking vessels to inhabit. So what does all of this mean? If the Nephilim were real, and all signs suggest that they were, why does the world work so hard to erase their story? Could it be that understanding their existence would change everything we think we know about human history? If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that like button. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I've got plenty more to uncover in future videos. What do you think? Were the Nephilim real? Let's talk in the comments. Maybe the Nephilim never truly left. Maybe, just maybe, the reason their story won't die is because it isn't over yet. And if that's true, then what else is still hiding in plain sight?